Building Dreams by Hand, the Vietnamese Homestead story a vision of harmony, and dedication imagined a vision brought to life through devotion and craft over many months, 210 days. In fact, one incredible individual has built not just a home, but an entire self-sufficient homestead from the ground up. At first glance, it looks like a masterclass in traditional architecture. But in truth, it's a living testament to human determination and love for the land. This story isn't about machines or shortcuts. It's about the power of a single person's hands working in rhythm with nature. Can only your eyes and picture it. A blank piece of land under the wide sky, and day by day a dream emerges. Every morning starts with purpose. Every sundown brings new walls, new plants, new life. You might ask, what does it take to turn a field of dirt into something extraordinary? In this case, it took skill, courage, and unwavering dedication. Each step of the process is infused with the builder's vision. It's architecture and sustainability woven together by passion and purpose amaded. Walking through that homestead, you feel calm energy in the air. You notice every detail is shaped with intention. Materials from the earth, wood, clay, stone have been transformed by caring hands. The design respects traditions of the past, while also meeting the needs of today. In this place, form and function meet with grace. It makes you feel hopeful, as if the future of building could be both beautiful and grounded in nature. In a world where efficiency often trumps artistry, this project reminds us that true vision honors both. It honors the environment and the community. It honors the dreams of the builder, who combined old knowledge with new ideas to create something genuinely inspiring. When you see what's been created, you can't help but feel something swell inside. Because what we're witnessing is rare, a clear vision turned into reality, and with it, a clear message to us all about possibility and purpose. Imagine not just the finished product, but the journey itself. Each sunrise, she greeted with purpose. Each sunset, she had accomplished another small goal. Over 210 days to transform a blank field into a thriving homestead. In half a year, a lifetime of dreams took shape in wood, brick, and earth. Think about that pace. Consistent daily effort, without fail. It shows us that persistence over time leads to astonishing results. What we're witnessing is not just a structure, it's a promise kept. Every day brought progress. It shows us that no matter where we start, if we keep building, we can reach incredible heights. That's the powerful message at the heart of this vision, grounded in tradition. This homestead is built in the style of traditional Vietnamese vernacular architecture. That means it draws on generations of local building knowledge and cultural heritage. In Vietnam, homes were often designed to suit the climate, using materials from the land and to blend with the environment. By choosing this style, the builder honors those old ways. This isn't a copy of modern fancy styles. It's a home that belongs exactly where it is, reflecting the landscape, the weather, and the way people live in that region. Think of it. Each beam and wall carries a story from the past. The techniques used here might have been passed down from ancestors. How to stack bricks for strength, how to make earth plaster, how to carve wood by hand. It's a living tradition. Perhaps she learned these skills from family or community elders and is keeping them alive. In an age of instant everything, this is a beautiful reminder of time-tested wisdom. Look closely, and you'll see that the roof design and the support columns feel natural, like they grew from the ground itself. The home seems as if it has always been part of this land, fitting perfectly into its place. It sends a message that roots and history matter. We don't just build structures. We build upon the shoulders of those who came before us. Each handcrafted detail is like a nod to the craftsmen of old, who built homes without power, tools, or tutorial videos, relying on experience, intuition, and creativity. Appreciating this tradition can inspire us to value simplicity and ingenuity. There's humility and respect in using a design known to work with nature. It shows the builder's respect for the people and culture that first created these techniques. It also tells us, even as we innovate and dream new dreams, we can honor our heritage. This house becomes a bridge from past to future, showing that new life can flourish on an ancient foundation. A labor of love and craftsmanship using time-honored techniques and simple tools, this dedicated builder constructs everything by hand. The result is a breathtaking display of craftsmanship, a traditional Vietnamese vernacular house rising beautifully from the earth. Alongside it stands a network of structures, each serving a purpose, each telling part of the story. A beautiful handcrafted house in the traditional style, a fully operational outdoor kitchen, ready for meals and gatherings, a tiled bathroom with plumbing and its own septic system, cohos shelters for animals, a chicken coop, a pigsty, and more. Vibrant garden spaces and hand-laid concrete paths weaving through the grounds. Each item in this list showcases a different skill and a different dream coming true. You see the unity of design. Everything feels connected, as if part of a grand plan. The builder used no fancy machines, only raw hands, a shovel, a wheelbarrow, and pure determination. Every log is shaped just so. Every tile finds its place perfectly. Mixing cement is done with the same care as an artist mixes paint. It's not just labor. It shows love in action. Imagine the scenes behind these words. The weight of tools in hand, the sound of wood being sanded, the pattern of tiles being laid out one by one. Each moment is deliberate. Each stroke of effort moves the dream forward. Think of it like watching a skillful painter or sculptor. But instead of a canvas or clay, the masterpiece is a home. Watching this project unfold, the silence speaks volumes. It's almost like a dance. Every move is calculated yet graceful. Every day is another stanza in an ongoing poem of creation. There are no words guiding us through the scene. The story tells itself through what's built. It draws us in. We want to know who is behind this work, what motivated her to start. How did she keep going? Even without direct answers, we feel inspired. We feel the human element, the patience, the resilience. At times, it seems impossible that just one person could do it all, mixing concrete, laying bricks, crafting woodwork, and tending gardens and animals. She becomes every craftsman and woman needed. A carpenter, a mason, a designer, a plumber, an electrician, an architect, and an innovator. One comment called her a master craftsperson, and we see why. The sheer range of skills is incredible, yet it's more than that. It's the consistency and care in each skill that leaves us amazed. This is craft at its purest, rooted in tradition and driven by heart. It reminds us that extraordinary things are built one step at a time with patience and love. If you feel your heart quicken, watching all this, that's no accident. Every nail hammered and every bucket of concrete mixed by those tireless hands resonate with intention. It's a silent testament to greatness built quietly. She didn't need an audience or applause to keep working. Her own commitment was reward enough. Seeing this, we start to think, maybe we underestimate what one person can do when truly dedicated. What dreams might we build in our own lives if we put in that same kind of heart and grit? This work happened quietly, without a crowd watching every move. The land was her audience and progress her reward. She didn't need anyone to cheer her on. Her own commitment was celebration enough. Seeing this, we might begin to believe in our own potential. If she can achieve so much alone, then perhaps we too can accomplish our goals. One purposeful step at a time, form, and function in harmony. This is more than just a building. It's a symphony of design. Everywhere you look, form and function blend seamlessly. The hand-laid concrete tile paths, for example, are not just practical walkways connecting each corner of the homestead. They also form pleasing patterns on the ground, guiding the eye like a carefully composed painting. The layout of the house and outdoor kitchen is designed for daily life. Cooking outside, where fresh air flows with direct access to the garden and living areas. Each practical element here also feels graceful. The tiled bathroom isn't just efficient and clean. It's made with such precision that its lines and colors feel calm and ordered. The chicken coop and pigsty are built to keep animals safe and comfortable, but they also look neatly integrated into the overall vision. Even functional structures are crafted with an eye for beauty. The outdoor oven, purely built for cooking, is put together so skillfully that it appears almost as a rustic sculpture in the garden. This harmonious approach is rare in many modern builds, where beauty is often sacrificed for speed or convenience. Here, we see there was no sacrifice. Everything serves its purpose while adding to the aesthetics of the homestead. In this way, the project teaches us that utility and artistry can coexist. We hope it inspires you to look for beauty in everyday tasks and to design your life where practicality is a work of art. When form and function meet with grace, life simply feels more balanced and fulfilling sustainability. In action, this project is more than construction. It becomes a living, breathing ecosystem, blending architecture with agriculture. Verdant gardens surround the home, providing fresh fruits, vegetables, and herbs to nourish the household. Chicken coops nestle beside thriving pots of greens. Pigs root happily in a mud-wallowing pen not far from the kitchen, turning kitchen scraps into valuable fertilizer. Everything here has its purpose in the cycle. Scraps become compost for the gardens, nourishing the very plants that feed the homestay. Hand-laid concrete tile paths weave through the property, connecting each space. They aren't just practical walkways, they guide your journey through the builder's vision. You feel invited to explore this world she created. Pass slate from the house to the garden, from the kitchen to the animals, from the bathroom to the outside spaces. Even these walkways are built by hand, tile by tile, in a deliberate pattern that makes perfect sense. In watching this, we are reminded of a simple truth. Architecture is at its best when it works with nature, rather than against it. Each structure and space connects seamlessly. The outdoor kitchen, for example, isn't an afterthought. It's integrated into the living space, making cooking a social and natural experience. The tiled bathroom has proper plumbing and a septic system. Even that, carefully built so that sanitation needs are met without disturbing the land or wasting resources.